Você nasceu com um hardware incrível, uma consciência poderosa, capaz de tudo. Mas desde o primeiro dia começaram a instalar um software em você, desde o dia que você nasceu. Então, vários softwares, né? Quando a gente é criança, os nossos pais instalam os primeiros. Software do dinheiro é difícil de ganhar, software do homens ou mulheres são todos iguais. Você precisa de um diploma para ser alguém na vida. O software da doença, no final das áreas da gerente também. O software da sua felicidade depende da aprovação dos outros. Enfim, dependendo da família, cada um tem um monte de porcaria aí para mim. E você roda esse programa durante 24 horas na sua cabeça. 7 dias por semana. E aí, quando a sua vida está exatamente o que esses programas estão programando, você sabe que o céu é pergunta para Deus. Por que, meu Deus, isso acontece comigo? A resposta é simples. Porque você está cobrando o problema. Todas estão instaladas na nossa mente, no nosso inconsciente.
Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
E é uma forma que muito pouca gente entende. Qual é a definição?
Мам, тебя поступили темпераменты. Если бы она была такая, как ты, она бы уже 5 мужей не было бы.
A definição é o efeito
А у нее, видишь, один, поэтому у них другая система.
Se a sua definição... O que é definição, Vanessa? É o que você acredita que é a verdade. Você definiu o que é a verdade. Verdade para você. Não tem a sua. Se a definição do término do namoro para você é eu fui rejeitado, eu sou um lixo, nunca mais vou encontrar ninguém porque qual que é o efeito dessa definição? É a solidão. Toda definição tem um efeito. Vocês podem baixar. O efeito dessa definição que você colocou no relacionamento é a solidão, a baixa autoestima. E a atração de situações de mais rejeição, que obviamente você nem quer. Se a sua definição de perder um emprego é eu sou um fracasso, o mercado está horrível, eu estou ferrado, o efeito será a dificuldade de encontrar outro emprego, escassez, uma espiral que só desce, né? Você não está vivendo realidade, isso não é realidade. Você está vivendo a sua realidade. É baseado em tudo. Um conjunto de regras que você nem se lembra é aceitado. Você está numa prisão com a porta aberta, achando que as grades são de aço, quando na verdade elas são de açúcar. É só você ir lá que elas vão desaparecer, elas vão ser desfeitas, elas vão empurrar. Porque você entendi, não a vida é uma negociação, né? Tudo é negociado, como você colocou no começo do vídeo. Mas como é que eu começo a negociar com você? Aí eu vou explicar o conceito de baixar de crescimento. Imagina que você está numa peça de teatro. No palco tem uma mesa, uma cadeira e um palco. Essas coisas são apenas adereços. Elas não são boas nem más. Elas apenas são.
Just as I thought, Peter, this is setting themselves up for a counter-attack. Yeah, it's not hard for them to pull the big one over the top.
Mensagem que ele ou ela respondeu. O chefe gritando com você. Tudo é neutro. Você provavelmente alguém da chuva e falar: Nossa, que dia depressivo, que porcaria, vai chover. Ou você pode olhar para o vencedor e falar, nossa, que legal, vai molhar as plantas. O adereço é o mesmo. A definição que você dá para ele é que muda tudo. Você está com uma caneta ali, como eu falei no outro vídeo. A caneta serve para escrever, ela é um adereço meu. Você pode escrever coisas boas ou ruins, claro. Então, essa é a definição que você vai dar para a caneta. Quando vai dizer coisas boas ou ruins, depende do que você escreve com ela. Se você escreve para xingar alguém, é ruim. Se você escreve para elogiar alguém, é bom. O que eu quero dizer aqui? O que dá significado para o adereço, como eu falo, é o sentido que você atribui a ele. É o motivo que você escreve. A gente não vai ao evento, a gente reage à nossa definição sobre o evento. Conta muito na narrativa aí a nossa narrativa, né? A narrativa vai a palavra da mente. Então, vamos tentar, pensa comigo aí, vamos pegar umas desenhos aqui do Saad, vamos escrever alguns roteiros, algumas narrativas aí. O adereço. É aquele cara que volta e se deu sorte. Seu roteiro contigo, né? Baseado no contrato de... Vamos ver assim. Seu roteiro antigo, aquele que já está escrito. Está baseado no contrato de merecimento que você fez lá atrás. Ninguém tem um bom suficiente. Tem algo voltado para mim. Aí você escreve um roteiro musical. É outro que fica
now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
There will be 3 minutes
Wilson
at a
Manafar.
time.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aimed beyond the defence. There is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
This stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that...
And he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Shot a goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He won't be happy with that one. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Can he get it through?
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Chance here to counter. Strong running down that left flank. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That is very well defended. Could try cutting inside here. Now the finish! That's going to go a long way. Could move up a gear here. He's found a way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Number 10. Coming on the field. Number 9. Number 15. Substitutions taking place.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now, who's going to be first? Hits one! So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 20. Coming on the field is number 77.
And it's hoisted clear.
Added minutes has been indicated.
There's the shot! And another try! Yes! And surely that settles it. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. 4 extra minutes added on. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's going to be disappointed with that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, that's delightful.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Tries to dink it in. There's the hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the first 45 minutes are up. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So your views on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Shanghai Shenhua have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Out towards the flank. He's found a way through. And he was alert to it. Wilson Manafar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foot in. So, what can they make of this?
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
That is great defending, so alert. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal, aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Substitution.
Shanghai Shenhua are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Showing great feet there. Just eases him off the ball. And that will be it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facility.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And that gets things running. That's a nicely measured pass. This is promising. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to belt it away. What a throw in. Oh, played through for the wide man. And a header! Oh, hang on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Still goalless at the moment. Pass somewhat off target. And now the breakaway. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's one-on-one, has a go! It's there!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Goal! After 29 minutes is number 14.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Tries a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot, there's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can he latch on to this? There's the hit! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And he will shot a goal! Oh, the ball has a shot! Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Aimed beyond the defence. In with the challenge. Cleared without complication.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Number 31, coming on the field is number
Your impression
17.
so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Made into space out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So it's going to be another corner.
Substitution.
Yokohama F. Marinos making another change here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Great work on the overlap.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played back. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that is that. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Yokohama F. Marinos have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, that's nice. Great defending, strong and determined. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got the shot away! Oh, he's been caught napping. And the counter is on. He's away! And he's intervened well there. He's found a way past. The fullback is in acres of space here. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Yokohama F. Marinos have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Fierce, close defending. The referee's awarded a free kick. And so we have the first set piece of the game. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for the shots. That was travelling. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Pass is just off target.
The attendance for this match was 29,000.
Played right into his path. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've...
There's the shot! It's a goal! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Goal! After 67 minutes is number 45.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So the
Coming on
first
field
goal
is
of the game.
Number
Look, you can't
46.
deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Very much into the last knockings. He's shifting through the gears here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Shapes to shoot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Yokohama F. Marinos are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yokohama F. Marinos certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
To join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.